Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am very excited to be doing a brand new video. I'm going to be ranking all of my Colourpop palettes. I did get this idea from another channel. I'll link it down below. It's a newer channel I found, so I don't remember what her name is, but I will definitely link her down below so you can check hers out. But yeah, I have 10 palettes, so we're going to just go through all 10 of them, and I'm going to rank them from my least favorite to my most favorite. And yeah, we're just going to get into it. But before we do, please take a moment, hit that subscribe button down below. It would mean so much to me. And yeah, we're just going to get started. So my least favorite is probably not a big shocker. This was in my evaluating my eyeshadow palette collection. This was the one that I chose. Like if I had to get rid of a palette right now, it would probably be this one. This is the My Little Pony. I'm not going to swatch them. That way we're not here for a million years, but here it is. It's pretty, but like these dark shades are very temperamental and don't perform well. I don't know. It's just an okay palette for me. I was a little disappointed. I felt like it should have been brighter. I felt like this should have looked like the that colorful one that they came out with. I forget what it was called, like something rainbow palette. I think that's what people were expecting when they launched this, and this isn't what we got. So that's my least favorite. My bottom 5, it took me a little while, and they're all the cardboard ones. And again, I've mentioned it in other videos. These are probably my least favorite out of the Colourpop palettes. For whatever reason, any of the ones in the cardboard packaging have temperamental shades in them for me, and they're just not my favorite. So number 9 is the Misunderstood. This is the Disney Villains palette. I was super excited when this came out because the Princess palette was super, the blue is not showing up super well. The Princess palette was cute, but it was very neutrally and kind of boring. So I was super excited when this one launched, but I don't know. There's these 4 mattes, and then you have the white, and then all of these shimmers. And I feel like the mattes that they chose are kind of weird as far as the shimmer selection, because I feel like the darker shades, you're left with just the blue and this like charcoal color. I don't know. The matte selection in here is odd to me, like I said, for the color, the shimmer color selection. And you can do completely shimmer looks, but again, it's not horrible. I don't have a problem with this blue, but yeah, I find this one a little bit difficult to make cohesive looks with, if that makes sense. Number 7, I went back and forth with my Kathleen Lights palettes because I do love her. Number 7 is my Dream Street palette, and it's only because like this brown shade you have to keep applying, because when you go to blend it out, it wants to blend away. And then like these blue shades, you have to put down a base. So I have these shadow sticks. These are from LA Girl. I have a bunch of different ones. You have to put down a base, any color, doesn't matter, because I've got gold, blue, green. I keep them specifically for these palettes because the blues will eventually wear away if you don't have that base down. So it's not that you can't make them work, because you can, but some of the darker shades are temperamental. And that's the issue that I have with the cardboard palettes. I'm going to do a little, I want to call it a Colourpop rant video and just talk about the products that I have problems with, and that'll be a whole separate video. But number 6, we have the Zodiac, and I like this one better than Dream Street just because I don't have the issues with the dark colors in here that I have with that. As far as the ones that I've used, like this blue works just fine. This shade stays on the lid very well. What is that? Pisces. Sagittarius is good, this purple. So this one I have a little bit easier time. The Virgo shade, again, you got to kind of blend it out, reapply, blend it out, because it wants to blend away. I shouldn't say dust away, but blend away. But like Taurus works just fine, this camel color. So it's something with the darker colors I found with those cardboard palettes. Number 5, this is a newer one, and this is All I See Is Magic. Probably going to want to wash out a little bit, but I chose this one over the Kathleen Lights palettes just because, I mean, it's similar in looking to the Villain palette. In appearance, it's similar in appearance to the Villain palette, but, and I'm going to change the light. I feel like everything is getting washed out, so let's try that. Oh, that's better. This is just more wearable, more neutral, more everyday, and I do like bright colors. If you've watched a lot of my videos, when I do have makeup on, it's very bright. So I do like a bright eyeshadow, but I just feel like this one is more versatile. It does have some colors in it, but it's just more wearable, and there's more mattes. So like all of these are mattes except for this one and that one. So the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 mattes in here. So it's definitely easier for me to get cohesive looks with this one. Now we're getting into the top 5. So number 5, and it's just because this is new. I haven't used this one, so that's why this is number 5. But I did pick it over the ones in the cardboard packaging because I do like these 9-pan eyeshadows. I don't know what it is. Like, they're all pressed shadows, but I feel like the ones in these 9-pan plastic ones perform better than the ones in the cardboard. And it could be shade ranges, it could be colors, I don't know. But this is the yellow palette. This is what it looks like. Like I said, I haven't used this one yet. It's very pretty. I will say that this pressed glitter shade is said to not be eye safe, but I'm assuming that it's cosmetic glitter because I don't know why you would put non-cosmetic glitter in an eyeshadow palette. But this one is, just so people know, labeled as not eye safe for whatever reason, but it's very pretty. I just haven't gotten around to using it yet. Number 4 is the Blue Moon palette, and it's just because I don't wear blue eyeshadow a whole lot. I have used this. I thought the look that I came up with, I used a couple of the dark shades, got a little muddy. I did get a compliment on that eye look, so it probably looked better on camera than I felt like it looked like in person, but I just don't wear blue a whole lot. I bought this instead of buying the Jeffree Star Blue Blood because, again, I don't wear blue eyeshadow a ton, and I couldn't see spending $54 when you could spend $12. And I feel like the price of these went up. These used to be $9, and I think they're $12 now, but that's still a really good deal for 9 shades. Number 3 is the Just My Luck palette. My husband's favorite color is green, so I tend to, and there's dog hair in here, wear greens over blue just because he likes green. So I did buy this as soon as this came out. I knew I had to have it, and I do have the Huda Beauty Emerald Obsession. I do think I like this one a little bit better, only because I can create more looks with this one because of the mattes than I can with that one. But I do like both of them, and I have both of them. But some really pretty shades. Like, my favorite is probably Mary Jane and the olive one in here. Just really, I love the grungy, these 2 grungy shades with this olive color. I don't know, it's just really pretty, and I haven't had any issues with any of, I've used, I think, all but this shade over here, and I haven't had any issues with any of the colors in this one being patchy or anything. Number 2 is one that I've swatched, but I haven't put on my eyes, but I love these, and this is It's My Pleasure. It's the purple palette. I like it because it's not, I love purples and pinks for one, but it's more jewel tone, so it's not like straight purple. Like, you've got a, this looks blurple almost, and you've got like this one and this one and this one, which read almost pink. So it's not a true purple palette, and you've got like a light lavender, almost silvery color, but it's very, very pretty. This reminds me of, and I think I have it out, the Jaclyn Hill Bling Boss palette, which is also purple. This is one that I have had on my chopping block. This one I feel like is going to perform a little bit better. Like I said, I haven't put it on my eyes, but I swatched it just because there are some shades in there that are a little bit patchy. The only issue that I have is the only dark purple matte shade is the one on the bottom, so I may end up pulling some shades out of that palette, but I like the colors in here. Very, very pretty. And then my number 1 is the Ooh La La, because pink is my favorite color, and I do love hot pink eyeshadow, and I've gotten some really, really pretty looks with this palette. Every time I've worn it, I've got compliments on it. Again, I haven't had any issues. Let's see here. I've used all of the shades except for this one, which is Caddy, and then Moonstruck, these two on the bottom. All the other ones I've used, but they're just so pretty. And yeah, it's just a nice palette. And again, yeah, these plastic little 9-pan ones, in my opinion, are better performing than the cardboard ones for whatever reason. So yeah, this was a quick video. Again, I didn't want to swatch things because I didn't want to be here for a million years, but that is my complete Colourpop collection. As much as I complain about Colourpop, I obviously don't hate them because I purchased all of these palettes. So yeah, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what's your favorite Colourpop palette. Did you agree with some of my choices? Do you think some of the ones that were in my bottom 5 are better than they are? Can I be doing something different to make them work better? Let me know, because if I can make them work better and not have the issues that I'm having, then I'm all for it, because I have them. I want to be able to use them. So yeah, again, please hit that subscribe button before you leave, and thank you all so much for watching, and I will see everybody in my next video. Bye guys.